The United States has a long tradition of birthright citizenship. Basically, this means that anyone born on United States soil is automatically a United States citizen. This right is guaranteed by the 14th Amendment to the Constitution. Birthright citizenship has been a cornerstone of American identity for over 150 years. It has allowed generations of immigrants to become citizens and, honestly, to contribute to the nation's growth. The principle of birthright citizenship is rooted in the idea that America is a nation of immigrants. The founders believed that anyone, regardless of their origins, could become an American just by being born here. This belief has helped to create a diverse and dynamic society. However, birthright citizenship has also been a subject of debate throughout American history. Some folks argue that it encourages illegal immigration, while others believe that it is essential to the fabric of American democracy. The debate over birthright citizenship is, well, complex and multifaceted. There are definitely strong arguments to be made on both sides of the issue. In January 2025, President Donald Trump issued an executive order to end birthright citizenship for children born in the United States to non-citizens. This executive order was controversial from the start. It was immediately challenged in court by several states and immigrant rights groups. The executive order argued that the 14th Amendment's guarantee of citizenship does not apply to children of undocumented immigrants. Lower courts quickly blocked the executive order from going into effect. 3 federal district courts issued nationwide injunctions against the order. These courts ruled that the executive order likely violated the 14th Amendment. The Trump administration appealed these rulings to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. However, the Ninth Circuit upheld the lower court decisions. The Ninth Circuit ruled that the president does not have the authority to change the long-established interpretation of the 14th Amendment. The court also found that the executive order was motivated by discriminatory intent. The Trump administration then appealed the case to the Supreme Court. The 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution was adopted in 1868, during the Reconstruction era after the Civil War. Its citizenship clause states that all persons born or naturalized in the United States, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. This clause was intended to guarantee citizenship to formerly enslaved African Americans. The Supreme Court has consistently interpreted the 14th Amendment to guarantee birthright citizenship to almost everyone born in the United States. In the 1898 case, United States v. Wong Kim Ark, the court ruled that a child born in the United States to Chinese immigrants was a United States citizen. This decision affirmed the principle of birthright citizenship. The Trump administration argued that the 14th Amendment citizenship clause was never intended to grant citizenship to children of undocumented immigrants. They argued that the phrase "subject to the jurisdiction thereof" excludes these children. The challengers to the executive order argued that this interpretation is inconsistent with the text and history of the 14th Amendment. They pointed out that the Supreme Court has repeatedly rejected this narrow interpretation of the citizenship clause. The Supreme Court is now being asked to decide whether President Trump's executive order is constitutional. The court's decision will have far-reaching implications for the future of birthright citizenship in the United States. A decision in favor of the Trump administration would overturn decades of precedent and potentially create a class of people born in the United States who are not citizens. This would have a significant impact on the lives of millions of people. A decision upholding the lower court's rulings would reaffirm the principle of birthright citizenship. It would also send a strong message that the president cannot unilaterally change the Constitution. The Supreme Court's decision is expected by June 2025. The nation, honestly, awaits the outcome of this landmark case.